God, look at this Mouton Cadet.
Oh, shut up. You're lucky you're here.
1995 Mouton Cadet.
Everybody writes it
Jesus
was a hit
Christ.
book.
I
Are
don't
you
know
just
how
gonna
you got
keep
the
churning it
neck
out
to get out
until
of the
you get there?
supermarket with that crap.
Oh, I didn't buy it, you
Who
asshole.
bought it then?
Somebody did.
Oh,
I
somebody
didn't.
did.
Don't give
I
me your
wouldn't
aggression.
put that in my
So
basket.
debauched.
Oh, God. On the news
You guys
once
talk
about a car
amongst
crash,
yourselves
they gave
because
me a
I'm
better
going to
drink.
urinate.
Hey?
Talk amongst yourselves.
Why? Where are you
I have
going?
to pee.
Where are you going, Ruby?
I have to pee.
You can't quit the show.
I'm not
it's your
quitting. I
show.
have to urinate.
Where is she, the bitch?
She's gone for a pee.
She hasn't. She's gone home.
Oh, wow.
Ruby!
Don't be
Here she
deceived.
comes.
So are you alone in
She's
your
in
house?
disguise.
What's the matter?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
She's disguised herself as somebody else.
Did you miss any good lines?
Come
I
on,
said my one
Ruby.
good line.
You probably said your best one.
I said my one good
I
line.
get paid unless
know
I
who
finish
you
the
look like?
show.
Serve is to rule. I
Marie
swear.
Halvin.
I swear, these people.
Are you
and they're
serious?
The
I am
only people
serious.
ever.
Stop talking. I look like Marie Helvin, you just
do.
said. Is this because you're on your 8th glass of wine, or I really do?
No.
I said once that you look like Marilyn Monroe. Don't you remember when I
Joan
said that?
Collins.
I wrote it
I've said
in
Joan
the
Collins.
You can
paper.
show no
John
one.
Wayne.
John Wayne.
That's right, sorry.
No, you look like
I
Marie
knew, it,
Halvin.
I knew it was somebody.
But I haven't, you know.
Well,
Yeah, I know. I've got more work to do.
I
I got to
know.
do a few more of these shows.
Do-
I can afford it.
just keep doing that.
No, that'll
I
get me a
had,
big neck. I'll need a brassiere here on my chin.
Don't be mean about Marie. She was my ex-girlfriend.
You went through some babes, didn't you?
Oh, my
Leslie
God.
Ann Down, I believe.
What do you mean went through?
Went through.
I mean,
You had them.
I had sexual relationships with a
How'd
few.
you get those beauties?
I was a beauty myself.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. In a model.
I was cheap and cheerful.
Yeah. Amusing. To a point.
I was amusing. I could quote great chunks of William Blake.
That'll do it.
That'll get him into bed.
Most girls
Any
will
girl will
lie
get into
down.
bed with someone who can quote Blake.
That would have done it for Marie Halvin, yeah.
Yeah. She used to put on the lipstick. I'd get the book out.
But you were made into a god from Whitnell and I. I mean, like, you can't spit
Made
on this.
into a
as-
god?
A god. I mean,
Let me
people
just
all
see
over,
who's sitting behind me.
they're made into a god.
Demigod.
A demigod. I mean, you should be.
There's a cult.
Everybody knows it's you,
Yeah.
don't they? Everybody knows you did that, don't
No,
they?
they don't.
Bullshit.
Yes,
Come
they
on,
do.
they know Bruce Robinson.
Yeah, but
Whitnell,
you wrote
and
it
I.
and directed it. I mean, if you direct a picture, then people, your name...
Well, I'm bowled over by your enthusiasm for that concept, but no, I don't think so.
Was that you?
What do you mean?
Was that your life? Did you live like that?
Oh, certainly did, yeah, still do, in a sense. Well, I'm much richer than I was then, but yeah, I did live like that. I used to live in this terrible house with all the back wall knocked out. One night we got a bit sort of stoned on speed, tried to get rid of the pustules on the back wall of the house, my friend and I, with sledgehammers, and beat down the entire back wall of the house. So here's this sort of blue plastic thing that we got and we nailed up, and the back wall was blue plastic. Now he goes off into the provinces in this dreadful Bernard Shaw thing. He got a job. And I'm alone in the house with no furniture in it except a mattress and one light bulb that I had in the house. And I was terrified that because I'd been in can I digress slightly?
Go.
Go ahead.
There was
I'll bring you back, though.
Okay. There was a cafe around the corner from where we lived. And one day I'm sitting in there with a poached egg.
But that's in the movie, isn't it?
No,
The
no,
egg.
this is very different, actually.
Okay.
It's a different egg. It was
It
fried
was a
in the
different
movie.
egg. No, this was a poached.
Okay.
And I only used to
That's
get an egg a week, you know, because I was nicking milk from...
Yeah.
So, and I was sitting there eating my poached egg like that. And I looked up, and here is this huge... We used to call them the wankers. They were Irish construction workers with this big red beard looking in the window over this little curtain at me eating the egg. And I was so freaked by him, I sort of went something like this. Yum, yum. Something like that. He says, you pork on...
They all call you that.
Yeah, pork on...
It's all the same person with different beards on.
I know these are my standard
I think
characters.
it's the gorilla too.
It's
They all say them.
It's the
I
gorilla
hate these people
again.
in my
It's the
life.
gorilla again.
It's one guy who's got a thing about you.
Are we going
Yeah.
back to the wall?
He's in the pub.
He's
isn't he?
ubiquitous.
Go back to the wall.
He's in the pub in the movie, isn't he? I just...
He's in the pub, exactly,
Isn't he?
him,
He's
yeah.
the guy in the pub.
I'll murder the pair of you.
The pair of you. It's a great scene.
Go on,
The
mate.
fear.
Anyway, so I'm sitting there, sort of, yum, yum. And he says that, and he came through the door to get me, and I rushed back through the kitchen, over 2 walls, into my house. And this was the house that had the back wall knocked out because of the pustules that we'd seen on it because of the speed, you know. And then, my God, the fear in there.
Did he
No
break? Did he
security.
just? All he'd have to go is, and he's in the house.
Well, you were through the blue.
The wolf would blow down the
blue
plastic.
We used to get guys knock on the door at 11 o'clock at night. Have you got any glue? So what do you want? I just had a bloody fight down there and my bloody teeth has been knocked out. You got some evil stick. To stick their teeth back in. I swear to you, we used to get that. And then it says, I wrote about it in the does my gut look
No, it
enormous?
doesn't. It's only because you're playing with it. Otherwise, we wouldn't notice it.
I think you just hold
Exactly
it.
the
sit
same
up,
as your
do
tits,
what,
right?
Do what
Yeah.
we do, just sit up and hold it in.
Don't pay attention.
Sit
If you don't
straight
touch
and
him,
hold
If you
nobody
don't touch
notices.
them, nobody even looks at
If I sat like this through my whole show, people are going to say, well, that's not like Marie Halpin.
I went out with a girl once, a French girl who'd had those, and we were on an aeroplane and one of them blew up.
You
What do you mean
liar.
blew up?
Well, under the pressure of the cabin.
It exploded on the plane, yeah.
Silicone implant.
She had an implant that exploded
How does
at
that happen?
39,000 feet, and we almost had to abandon the ship. I mean, you know,
Well, just walk us through this one.
it was just as this tit suddenly started growing here like that.
Look, I'm looking down nervously.
Just one tit?
One tit, the starboard tit.
Glad you're accurate, because our viewers would like to know.
Right, they need that kind of information.
Yeah, because they're all at home doing the demo with us.
Exactly, because they need to know these things.
And?
Starboard tit suddenly started growing, and I'm having my cocktail, and I see this enormous tit coming across, pushing into the seat in front of her, and then it exploded, and it was a kind of a... What do they put in there?
You
Like a
making this
parrot.
up.
I'm not.
Now that would make a good movie. Let's
He
face
did.
it.
He did with the Boyle and How to Succeed in Advertising, but you should have
That's
had
not
it
the
as a
same
tit.
as exploding tit
That's
on
much
I should have had the tit.
39,000
Much better
feet.
tit.
I should have-
Talking
Wait a minute.
tit.
Just a minute.
Exploding tit at
Does the
39,000
nipple
feet.
blow off? Does the
The
skin...
nipple flew through the air like a
Flew through
button
the
coming
air?
off a waistcoat, like pop.
Was there
We saw
blood?
it going down the aisle. They looked for it, they could never found it again. People were told to duck.
Coming
Are you
over.
trying
Incoming.
Everyone said, stewardess said, get down, get down.
It's just a lie.
He's a liar, and I'm not going to even have it in the show because I'm in control.
Well, you're going to edit that one.